I'm just being honest. This was ridiculous. The fact that this is a topic is beyond ridiculous. What do you mean when Whoopi said, what do you mean if he shows up, then he shows up, if he commits to it, then he commits to it. Until then, like, what do you mean if? It's not if, it's when. You need to. This can't be real. This cannot be real. I don't know what sense of entitlement they thought they had to try to give Biden an option to debate. You don't have an option. You need to go and debate Donald Trump at least once for the American people. We are literally trying to... Today's video, we are going to watch the View debate on whether Biden and Trump should do a presidential debate. I don't know why this is even a topic, but we're going to watch it and then I'm going to give you my opinion on it. I truly believe... Before we even watch the video, I'm just going to say this. I truly believe the fact that this is even a conversation really speaks volume. Why are we even conversating if they should debate? Why wouldn't they debate? Be for real.
Today is President's Day, okay? It's President's Day. And as election 24 gets closer, it's not 2024, is it?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah, 2024. That happened.
I feel bad sometimes when I say these dates because I think, where did this come from?
I know. How did it go fast?
I missed 19, blah, blah, blah. You know? But it's, election 2024, and it's getting closer. And this could be the first time in more than 50 years that we will not see a presidential debate. And here's what the president and the Republican frontrunner have to say about it. Take a look.
I don't think he's going to run. But I'd like to call for immediately debates. I'd like to debate him now because we should debate. We should debate for the good of the country.
Donald Trump said he's ready to debate you right now. Do you accept?
If I were him, I'd want him to debate me too. You got nothing else to do.
So a reminder that you know who also promised to debate in the primaries when it was a two-person race, yet still hasn't debated Nikki Haley. No. But if you know who becomes the nominee, do American voters need to see Biden debate him on the issues?
Yes, I think it's critically important for democracy, and here's
why.
Why.
Why did it just say, hold on, let me rewind that a little bit. Boom. Why does it say hot topic Biden, Trump won't commit to presidential debates? The way that that's worded, it's worded as if Trump is the one not ready to commit. Biden didn't commit, not Trump. So, okay. This is why I have problems with Democrats. This is why I have problems with Democrats. No self-accountability whatsoever. Number one, Trump is willing to debate. Everybody knows Trump wants to debate Biden. Everybody knows that. Two, Trump didn't debate Nikki Haley the same way Biden didn't debate Dean Phillips, or the same way Biden didn't debate Cenk Uygur or Marianne Williamson. When you're leading in the obviously I would have loved to see Trump debate his primary competitors the same way I would have loved to see Joe Biden debate his primary competitors. But from a political strategic standpoint, when you are ahead by double margins, you're wasting your time debating them. Unless it's close in margins, then you would want to debate them. But if you're leading by double digits, why would you debate them? The same way Joe Biden didn't debate his primary candidates. It's like, why would he debate his primary competitors? For what? Three, the fact that they're even trying to pull that they shouldn't even, like, this is so annoying. This is so annoying because I'm so tired of people making it about Trump. Stop making it about him. It's about the people. So the fact that they're like sitting there trying to pull like, oh, Trump didn't debate this, then the third. It's like when you are a public servant, you owe it to the people. Point blank, period. It's not about you. It's not about what you're it's not about you. It's about the people at the end of the day. And the people need a debate. Point blank, period. If Biden does not debate in any way, shape, or form, he's losing. The race is gone. He's not going to win. He is not going to win if he does not debate Donald Trump. I don't know what sense of entitlement these public seat holders think they have. You are a public servant. Our tax dollars pay you. Why wouldn't you debate? Be for real.
Debate him on the issues.
Yes, I think it's critically important for democracy, and here's why. We live in a media ecosystem where you can almost choose your own news, and some folks choose their own facts. So you can watch certain outlets, and you're only going to get one side of any story. It is critically important that the American people see the juxtaposition on issues, that they actually have to be able to defend their positions. They can't just say what the other person is for. They're going to have a chance to respond. But this is what's important. Donald Trump is notoriously hard to interview and to cover. I think they need 3 journalists there prepared to fact check in real time, because
they don't.
He lies like he breathes, and but the voters deserve to hear from them directly. And my caution to Biden is, I get why he maybe wouldn't, but Donald Trump will lean into the narrative of he's hiding because he's not up to it, and voters will believe that if he doesn't show up.
I don't get it. I don't get why Joe Biden wouldn't. Like, the only reason why I think he wouldn't is because he's scared that people will probably say, like, he's incapable because of whether, like, he's too old or his speech or whatever. I think he's scared people may use that against him. But I saw the State of the Union address. Like, he did solid, like, when it came to his delivery. I generally don't see no excuse why you shouldn't debate him. It is not the Democratic Party's place to say that he doesn't have to debate Trump because Trump shouldn't even be a candidate for president. It doesn't matter. The Republican Party nominated him to represent them. It's not up to us to indicate, like, okay, even though they nominated him, he shouldn't even be president. Like, we can't do that. Like, I'm so confused. What is going on? In the Democratic Party, like, y'all are showing your colors right now. Like, why would you even try to make an excuse for him not to debate? Mind you, this is all just like speculation. Joe Biden hasn't confirmed or denied if he's debating. But I'm just saying, like, in the midst of the conversation, why is it even a conversation if it should be an automatic? Be for real.
To show up and debate.
I disagree with you, actually. And I say that because normally my gut would tell me it's good for democracy. I caveat that with, if we did not know these 2 men as well as we do, it would be more important for them to be debating. The problem is, for the reasons you just spelled out, Donald Trump comes on and I wish they'd put him in phone booths and cut mics after a certain amount of time, because in addition to the fact checking, he overtalks, gaslights, and everything else. So oftentimes the comparison to Donald Trump makes anyone look less than on some level. You know, like, I know he looks crazy too, but remember how he'd like come behind Hillary when she was like, and he was like always hovering. He has these like nonverbal cues that could lead some to believe, oh, he's so strong, or he's this, but he just blows the whole thing out of the water. And if he hasn't debated anyone yet, the only debate I would like to see is him and Nikki Haley. If he would debate Nikki Haley.
Bro, what are you even talking about? Like, this is so telling. And the crazy thing is, I'm not even Donald Trump's #1 fan. Like, I don't even rock with Donald Trump like that. I'm not his #1 enemy, don't get me wrong either. Like, he's just whatever to me at the end of the day. But, like, you said a whole bunch of nothing. You've literally said a whole bunch of nothing. The fact that they're trying so hard to make it about Trump and not about the people, why on God's green earth would you make an excuse for Joe Biden or for Donald Trump, either or? Donald Trump said he's debating, but why would you try to make an excuse for Joe Biden not to debate Donald Trump? You're literally disregarding democracy. Whether I agree with Donald Trump being the Republican nominee or not, it doesn't matter. Because it's not about me. It's about the vast majority. The vast majority of people voted him in, and the vast majority of people voted Joe Biden in. So vast majority versus vast majority, and let them debate. Like, why are we becoming soft? Hello?
I would support that. I don't think Biden needs to, since Donald Trump has done nothing to participate in this democracy.
What was I going to say? I was going to say, Hillary should have said to him, "Get away from me, you orange menace."
Yeah.
You know, she should have said that.
She should have kicked him.
Tomatoes.
Biden, I believe he said, "Shut up, man," or "Keep quiet, man."
Yeah.
So, there is that. But, the truth of the matter is, the research shows that presidential debates have minimal, if any, influence on election outcomes.
Yes.
People don't remember it. This is like a replay of 2020. We've seen the movie, and the media does not fact check. It's almost impossible to do it.
I like the mic cutting. That's really important.
The last time a debate really worked was back in the Ice Age, when Nixon debated JFK. And everybody who listened to the radio said that Nixon won the debate.
Yeah.
And if you watch it on television, they said that John Kennedy won because he was handsome, he was vibrant.
And Nixon was sweating,
and
he
was
looked
swarthy with a beard and looking like a real menace.
I just, I don't think I need to see someone who has been twice impeached and is a disgrace and a one-term president with 91 counts facing him. I think it legitimizes him. I don't need to be gaslit by Trump. We all know who he is. We all know what he stands for. We also know that Biden debate.
So don't watch it. Don't watch it. If you don't want to see it, don't watch it. That doesn't take away from the fact that they still need a debate. Like, I genuinely think they're scared. I feel like The View needs to change people out or something. Like, I don't watch The View, like, in its entirety no more. If I watch The View, it's, like, clips like this. But they need to change the co-host or something, because it's almost like everybody does not have a mind of their own. Like, how can you sit there confidently and strip away this, like, the opportunity for the people to see and witness for them to debate again, whether it's one debate or three debates. Like, they at least need to do one debate. The fact that they're arguing and against a debate or the concept of the debate because they think because they think Donald Trump is not a legitimate candidate. Like, what in the world? This is not democracy. This is not democracy whatsoever.
Did him twice and just like sort of mop the floor with him. If you look at any of the studies, most Americans that watched it thought that Biden won, not only on policy, but on demeanor, especially. Does this person have the temperament to be the president? We know who Donald Trump is. I don't think you give him that type of platform.
But also, if Biden flubs, they'll be all over him. If Trump flubs,
but if he doesn't show up, they'll be all over him. But here's the thing. A lot has happened since 2020. January 6th hadn't happened. Donald Trump needs to have to stand next to Joe Biden. Joe Biden needs to call him out on the unfitness, because the reality is we all at this table.
He's going to say he had nothing to do with it.
At this table, we all know who Donald Trump is. Nearly 80 million people voted for him. They need to see the juxtaposition of the two leaders and decide on
listen, they know who he is.
They sure do.
They know who he is. There is no one left standing in America who isn't aware that this person wants to.
Orange menace.
I'm not going to. I refuse. I won't. But what I do know is Joe can stand there and tell people everything he's done, and he can do it till the cows come home. You know, it's not going to matter.
Can I say one more thing, though? This is an election where there are a lot of the most politically homeless Republicans you've probably ever seen in modern history. People like me who cannot vote for Donald Trump, but they still want to hear answers on policy.
But Biden can lose, and he can lose in a debate. Trump will not. The people supporting Trump will support him whether he's there or not.
But that's
Biden
his
makes
supporters.
one mistake, and people that are under.
Alyssa needs to, I think that's her name, the Republican, self-proclaimed. I don't know what she's at this point. I feel like Alyssa's more independent, in my opinion, or moderate conservative. Anyways, what was I going to say? Yeah, it is, at the end of the day, like, you can't strip away from Trump supporters. If they support him, they support him. The same way we can't do the same thing with Biden. If they support him, they support him. But you can't run from conflict. You can't run from, like, this debate. Like, you can't run from it. I'm telling you right now, if Joe Biden does not debate, he's done with. He is done with. Like, even right now, it's already a little shaky for him. State of the Union address kind of helped him. Kind of helped him, kind of hurt him, depending on who you ask. But even right now, it's kind of shaky for him. Like, Trump is... A lot of people can confidently say Trump will probably take it as of right now. But if Joe Biden is doing what he's doing now on top of not debating, he's done. He's done. I'm just being honest. This was ridiculous. The fact that this is a topic is beyond ridiculous. What do you mean when Whoopi said, what do you mean if he shows up, then he shows up. If he commits to it, then he commits to it. Until then, like, what do you mean if? It's not if. It's when. You need to. This can't be real. This cannot be real. I don't know what sense of entitlement they thought they had to try to give Biden an option to debate. You don't have an option. You need to go and debate Donald Trump at least once for the American people. We are literally trying to... That Alyssa girl... She needs to stand 10 toes down. I feel like she's walking on eggshells. I think because it's like maybe intimidating because it's like 4 people on the left and then it's her. It's like, you need to stand 10 toes down. That was not it. If I was on there, I'm asking them. I'm like, the fact that they're even trying to make these excuses is funny, but I could go on for days. Let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. Do you think they should debate? Not if do you think they should. Like, if you don't think they should, then you're part of the problem. You're part of the problem. I'm being so serious. But let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. Be sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you're notified whenever I post a new video. Follow me on my social media. This is Uruak, connecting people with policy. I love y'all all. God bless y'all. Toodles.